Hello, students. This is Mrs. Williamson, Sparky. Sparky misses you, and I miss you too. And we would like to read you a story. Okay? I came across a very fun story that you might enjoy. Um, the other day, I saw Mrs. Newman, and she was looking for stories about superheroes. And that gave me an idea that maybe I could read you a story about a superhero. Now, I'm not sure what kind of superhero you're imagining in your head right now. The book I'm going to show you might surprise you a little bit. Now, when you think of superhero, what do you usually think of? Are you thinking about some superhuman powers, some super speed, bravery, courage? Hmm, right? What could that be? Now, the story I'm about to read to you, I read to my son and he loved it, and that's why I wanted to share it with you as well. Because uh, I usually test it on my son. If it's enjoyable to him, I think it might be enjoyable to you as well. Are you ready for it? Dex, the heart of a hero. Now, what do you think it means, the heart of a hero? What does it mean to have a heart of a hero? That's something you can think of right now while I'm getting the book ready uh, for you to read. Okay, I mean, you're going to be listening. I'll try to have the book as close as I can so you can also sort of read um, the words and sentences. But mostly you probably will hear just my voice. But I'll make sure I show you the pictures and I'll show you the words and turn the pages as close as I can, all right? Now it's so good to be back in the library and it's so good to read to you. All right. Dex, the heart of a hero. Look at him. He looks so determined. Right? Now look at him. What is he wearing? That's something a lot of superheroes do wear. They wear an outfit, a costume, right? Just like Dex. Okay. Now, if you were here in the library, you would probably sing first. So, how about we do that quickly? If you'd like to read a book, please say shh. If you'd like to read a book, please say shh. If you'd like to read a book, listen up and take a look. If you'd like to read a book, please say shh. And that gives you a clue that now it's time to listen, right? And look with your eyes and listen with your ears. All right, Dex, the heart of a hero. Dexter was a little dog. His legs were little, his tail was little, his body was little. He looked like a plump sausage sitting on four little meatballs. Oh, look, he's so cute, but they do make fun of him. That's not nice. I like. Look at that mouse there laughing too. I don't think I like that. Well, let's see. Being the size that he was, Dex was often overlooked. The other dogs grew tired of waiting for Dex to catch up when they played chase, and after a while, they forgot to invite him at all. No one really seemed to notice him except when Clevis, the tomcat, demonstrated how he could stand right over Dex and not even ruffle his fur. That must be Clevis, huh? Yep, he he can stand. It looks like he does stand over Dex with no troubles. Well, Dex is just little, but that's okay to be little, right? Yes, everything about Dex was little, except for his dreams. He wanted to be a hero. He could just see it. Look, in his imagination, the mighty Dex flew up into the dark and starry night. But wanting and being are two different things. Dex lived on dreams until one day, after crawling out from under Clevis yet again, he decided there had to be more to life than gazing at the underside of a cat. Yeah, I wouldn't want to do it forever, right? There had to be more to him. If he could be a hero, he would. So Dex started training. He read every superhero comic book he could find. He watched every hero movie ever made. He went to the library. Look at all the books he found in the library. Exciting. One day you'll do that too. Pretty soon, I hope. There he goes. There's Dex right there. Looks like he's exercising. Let's see. Dex figured that a hero must have strong muscles. Yes. He needed exercise and lots of it. Well, exercise is always good for you. Dex started trotting to the corner and back every morning. He hopped over every crack in the sidewalk. Looks like he's really sweating there, right? Exercising. He struggled to climb the garbage pile, up and over and down, then up and over and down again. All day long, he worked, day after day. Even at bedtime, when he wanted to flap on the rack with his tongue hanging out, Dex forced himself to circle 5 extra times. Good for him, right? He's very determined. When it got easier to run to the corner and back, Dex did it again, and then again. Then he dragged a sack filled with sand as he ran, then 2 sacks. When Clevis was bored and stood in the middle of the sidewalk to block his way, Dex dropped to the ground and slid right under him. He was too busy to be bothered by Clevis. Good for you, Dex, right? Dex was tired. He was sore. He was working so hard that he almost forgot what he was working for. But one night, as he dragged himself to bed after his last set of push-ups, Dex stepped in front of the mirror and flexed. He could feel them. He could see them. Muscles. Wow. It happened. With hard work and determination, it can happen. Look at that. Now, Dex didn't take the stairs. He skimmed them. He leaped over hydrants. He vaulted up curbs. He could jump over the garbage mountain without touching the top. He could run like the wind. He felt as if his legs had springs. That's so awesome. Only one thing was missing. What was missing? Finally, a small brown package arrived. Dex ripped it open. His hero suit! It was red with a shiny green cape, and it fit like a glove. Dex loved the way it felt. He loved the way it looked. And he loved the feeling he had when he put it on. He was ready. Look at him. He looks so proud. And he should be proud of himself, right? When Dex went out in his suit for the very first time, he looked up the street and down. He noticed a young pup trying to cross the street. Dex sprang into action. "May I help you?" he asked. He guided the wide-eyed pup across the street and grinned as the pup stared at him with its mouth hanging open. The pup whispered, "Wow, it's Super Dog." Super Dog. Dex liked the sound of that. Of course, when Clevis saw Dex, he just had to comment, "Hey Dex, where's the party?" And when he saw him a few days later, Clevis called out, "Look, everybody, it must be Halloween. Anybody got a treat for Dex?" They're teasing him too much. Dex was so busy that he was able to ignore Clevis, for the most part. The only time his face even got red was when Clevis yelled, "Where'd you get that dress up?" Dex had to wonder if Clevis saw anything but the suit. Then he understood that the suit was just a way to let people know he was there to help. Well, think about it. Like when um, first responders are wearing their suits, we know that they're there to help, right? Like police officers and nurses and doctors, right? That's Dex has a good point. There was a mouse he saved from a sewer, a purse snatcher he tackled, he fixed his neighbor's sprinkler. See all of that? All the good deeds. He found a lost kitten, pulled a rat away from a live wire, tracked down a lost wallet, put out a trash fire, and organized a neighborhood cleanup day. It seemed that now, whenever anyone needed help, they turned to Dex, and Dex had never been happier. That's awesome. Look at that. He's helping his community a lot. Late one evening, there was a banging at the door. When Dex answered, it seemed as if the whole neighborhood was yipping and yowling in panic. "It's Clevis!" they shouted. "He's stuck in a tree! Hurry, Dex! Hurry!" Dex raised his eyebrows. He was not like Clevis to move enough to get into any trouble. In a flash, he was dressed and ready. Now look what's happening. Where is Clevis? Oh, there he is. You see him? Whoa, he is in trouble. As he got closer, Dex could see Clevis. He had been chasing a squirrel to the top of the tree, but had slipped and was hanging by one claw from a slender branch. He was yowling for all he was worth. "I'm slipping!" Clevis screeched. "Help me!" Dex looked desperately around for something to climb on. There. I'm sorry. There were no boxes or ladders, not even any trash cans. Then Dex looked at the crowd. Well, Dex is trying to figure out how to help. So, what do you think his idea might be? He has an idea. What do you see on this picture? Think. What is Dex's idea? I'm going to turn the page in a moment and let's see if any of you had similar thought. Let's see. "Quick, everybody!" Dex shouted. "I've got an idea." Dex leaped onto the end of the teeter-totter facing the tree, pushing it to the ground. "Everybody on the other end." See, he got everybody on the other end. "1, 2, 3. All the animals jumped together on the other end of the teeter-totter, catapulting Dex into the air. Catapulting, that's what it means, right? He soared over the crowd, his ears and cape streaming out behind him. Wow, look how it did get him up high there, right? Dex scrambled onto the branch next to Clevis. Quickly, he pulled off his cape and tied its four corners onto the screeching cat. See, he made it next to Clevis right there. Look at Clevis. Ooh. Oh boy. "Jump!" Dex shouted. "Jump, Clevis!" So he's giving him his cape. Oh look, he's just hanging on one little claw, little paw there. Oh my goodness, just one finger. Okay, he's giving him his cape. Let's see, what will that do? Do you have an idea? With an ear-piercing shriek, Clevis let go. The billowing cape caught the air and parachuted the big cat to the ground. All right, that was the idea. Okay, Dex is smart. That's One thing about superheroes, a lot of them are really smart. Dex backed up and slid to the ground amidst the cheers of the crowd. Dex was bruised and tired, but he forgot his discomfort as Clevis sheepishly lumbered over, still tangled in the green cape. Thanks, Dex. You really are a hero. Wow, did you hear that? Clevis told Dex that he really is a hero. That must mean a lot to both of them, right? Hmm. Dex didn't think he could feel any better. Oh, there it is. I'm sorry. I don't know if you could actually see it. Dex didn't think he could feel any better, but he did. Just a little. The next day, when Clevis sidled up next to him and whispered, "Say, Dex, could I be your partner?" Did you hear that? Clevis, the cat that was making fun of Dex for so long, now he wants to be his partner. Hey, that's pretty awesome, huh? Now, what do you think Dex gonna say? What would you say if you had a heart of superhero? Right? Is he gonna say yes or no? Let's find out. Dex looked the big tomcat up and down. It would take a lot of work to turn Clevis into a hero. He could hardly wait. "Sure," said Dex with a grin. "Sure." Oh my gosh, look at that. And that's the end of the story. I love the story, and what a surprising ending, right? So the heart of a superhero, it's a pretty incredible heart, right? You could see that in Dex. Now, I think we all know what it means to have a heart of a hero. I love this book, and if you are in third grade, it's a really good book to take a quiz on. As you notice, the color on the spine is orange, which means it's a third grade level reading book. Here's a little reminder of our grade levels and accelerated reader levels. So orange is right there. If you're in second grade, it might be a little hard for you, but I would check with your teacher first. But if you're in a third grade, that might be a good book to take a quiz for you, okay? Well, I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed reading it to you, and I hope you had fun listening to that story. Bye for now. Dex, the heart of a hero. And I'll include the quiz number for you because there is a quiz. As you all know, some books don't have it, but this one does, okay? Most of the books do, some don't, okay? Bye for now. Till next time.